Okay. All right, it's your boy OTY, a.k.a. African Teddy Bear, and you're live on Afro Vibes on the African Teddy Bear podcast show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that energy, man. That's what's
tried,
up.
man.
Yeah, you tried. That was horrible. What was that? I don't know what the hell that was. But like we always do, I got some interesting people in the studio with me today. One of them, she's a returnee.
Hello,
Yeah.
Yinka here.
And I got my boy in the studio. Can y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves?
My name is Chizaram.
Are you shy? You can't be shy here.
First of all,
We're a family
this
here.
is my first time doing something like this, so I'm kind of.
I mean, it's the first time for everything. So this is how you were when you lost your virginity? You was giggling like this? And
I was actually.
Oh my God.
That is so.
I actually felt used. I was like, I just sat down. I was like, damn.
Yeah, you awkward.
You did not
What
feel
did I
used,
just
you're
do?
lying.
You're awkward. You know, so I could believe it. If you know this nigga, it's very, very.
I'm like,
it's like a weird as fuck.
what is
bro.
this?
Wow. So Chizar, that's it. Just Chizar. No.
What else?
I feel like you should have some kind of like
Okay,
pop
what?
to it.
Like there's Chizaram. You should say it with an accent like Chizaram. Like with
Chizaram?
like,
No, Chizaram.
Chizaram.
She's a
Okay. Well, hey, that's what worked for you, man. Okay. Y'all doing good?
Yes.
I bet. So, like we do every week. We got an interesting topic to discuss and deliberate over. Y'all ready? Mm-hmm. All right. So this week we talking about cheating. All right. Before I even get not just cheating, but before I even get into depth with that, I'm gonna ask you: have you ever cheated before?
No.
You never cheated? Off the back, you're making me look bad. Okay, cool. You
No.
ever cheated? Damn. Fuck. Okay. All right. Okay.
But I think we should start with.
Wait, definitions of cheating.
Exactly,
We need
like-
to start.
No,
What's-
we're gonna get all into that.
All right,
We're gonna get all into
gotcha.
that. But like not just cheating. We're not just talking about cheating right now, right? But specifically, if you cheat, right? Should you tell the person that you're with, look, I cheated, I fucked up, I did this, or should you shut up and not say nothing about it?
Person.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, you can go ahead. Go ahead.
I think it depends. Like, I just feel like it depends on like.
Elaborate.
Okay, so there are people that you know sometimes you just date because it's about to end anyways. Like, you just know you're going to date for like a short period of time, right? I think it's just better to just leave it.
I'm
You
not
know what I
saying
mean?
nothing.
Just don't say anything, you know?
okay.
And another thing is, if you know you're just going to do it once, or let's say it's a mistake, right? And you know there's not going to be like there's no connection to like anything coming back to you, then I think you should just leave it. That's my opinion. Because
Okay.
go ahead.
Itching. I'm itching.
I can feel you itching. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
First of all, cheating is bad. Cheating
Definitely.
is very bad. So if you're gonna cheat, you should feel if you feel confident enough to cheat on your partner, you should feel confident enough to tell them, and then they should decide if they want to stay or if they want to leave.
Okay. So why? Definitely, cheating is not black and white, right? It's not like. Let me use guys. It's not like we niggas are just like, oh, I just wake up this morning, I'm definitely going to cheat on my girl, all right?
Right.
I didn't have the mornings though.
No, I'm just saying, like,
I've had them.
like it's not
First of all,
always.
I'm single right now, so hey, I'm good.
It's not always the
But-
case, right? But there are periods where it's like, maybe you went out, you drank, and just maybe you're having a bad day, maybe just having some kind of thing with
I
your
like
girl.
that you said drank because I'm gonna go back to that later.
No, yeah. Like, first of all, alcohol, you know.
I don't feel like
fucks
that's a
with
good.
you
I don't
thinking.
feel like that's a good enough reason to cheat. When people say,
I'm
oh,
not
I
saying
was-
it's a
I
good
was
enough
drunk.
reason.
Reason,
I'm
no.
saying that it's not that you were confident. She said, you know, if you're confident to cheat, right? The thing is, sometimes you get into a position where you just fuck up. Like, it's not.
Right.
So, at that point, if you know you're not going to do it again,
You shut
that's
up.
what I'm saying. Just spare that person.
And now we talked because earlier you said it like depends on the relationship. If it's somebody who you're just dating short term versus somebody you're dating long term, you know, like longevity is into and all that stuff. Yeah. So like now, are you speaking about short term or like long?
I think both of them at that point don't say anything, right? Because
Okay, let's do this.
Okay.
Scratch short term. I'm talking about real
Long-term
like yeah, like you
relationship?
feeling her, like she might be the one, and you fuck up. Right? So you got a girl that you really feeling her, like she might be the one. And something happened, like you said, you got drunk and then you fucked up, right? And you did some shit. Now, do you tell her or you keep it to yourself?
I think it's better you keep it to yourself.
Keep it to yourself.
That's my opinion.
It's not better. It's not better to keep it to yourself because I feel like if you keep it to yourself, then that's giving you like kind of the extra boost to do it again because you've already kept it to yourself, and you might be like, oh, that's my last time. I'm not gonna cheat on her again. Blase, blase. But bro, like for you to like not tell her, like that's giving yourself the room to do it again and
I don't necessarily agree.
Yeah.
So this is my take on the thing, right? I've always been a big believer in honesty is not the best policy. That's a scam.
Not always, yeah.
Not always. Sometimes it is, but not
a
always.
scam shit.
First of all, have you ever been in a situation where the truth sounds like a lie?
Yes.
So you're like, I'm gonna just
Especially in
lie.
relationships.
Because the truth, I don't even believe the truth.
Relationships.
And I was there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But honesty ain't always the best policy, man. This is how I feel. If you cheating, right? Because everybody fucks up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you with somebody, you feel like, man, she the one, I really like her and I really want to be with her, right? And you get to that point as a man, because I feel like every man, at some point, if you with the right woman, you have somebody that you really care about. If not in the beginning, at some point during that relationship, you're going to get to a point where you're like, man, I need to stop doing her bad, bro. I need to do right by her. That's what I feel. I might be wrong, but I just feel like at some point you're going to get to that point. Might be 5 years, 10 years, whatever. You might have had like all your kids and then you decide to do that, whatever, right? But at some point as a man, you get to a point where you're like, man, she done held it down, bro. Like she the one. Like, man, I'm going to give that respect. I'm going to really do right by her and stop fucking around and doing shit.
I feel
right?
like y'all do that to an extent. Like, you'll do that, but then, like, you only do it for so long. Then you go back to cheating. Like, y'all, man, like, that's how y'all are built. Like, y'all be like, oh,
well,
I'm doing
no,
her wrong.
no,
Let me stop
no.
cheating.
I
Then you'll
disagree with
stop
you on
cheating
that.
for a year or two.
Don't project
then
your...
you go back to cheating.
Wait.
You
First of
projecting
all,
your past experience.
No.
This does not have
First
anything
of
to
all,
do with
this
any
now
personal.
how men behave. It's a myth. Men do not just decide to like. I feel like it's the same. Like I guess maybe for some reason girls just do it in a more like hidden like way. Like but guys are like. I'll probably even come tell you that look or like I just
Yeah.
So that's why it looks like it's mostly like guys.
Right.
But at the same time, if a guy has decided that look, this is like I'm done. Like I'm done with this. He's not going back.
I believe because
Most of the
I've
time,
made that
he's
decision
not.
before.
He's not going back.
But then we broke up, so I went back to doing me.
Exactly. That's how it happens. But when a guy
shall-
decides that, look, I'm really done. He's most likely done. There's no going back. That's why I said sometimes it's just
Done for
now.
a
If you
couple years.
spare her the whole details of like, oh, I did this, I did because now now you're ready, right? Oh shit. Now you're ready.
Yeah.
And you tell her all these things. Even if she decides to stay, do you
She
know
has that shit in her head.
that
Because,
trust is done.
Like I was saying earlier, right?
That
So
trust is
if
done.
she's
That's
the
fact.
one, right? You really feel she's the one and you want to do right by her. Just stop cheating, bro. Just literally stop. You don't have to tell her nothing. Just fucking stop. This is why you don't have to tell her anything. She probably already knew. She probably
Yeah.
already suspected anyways.
But why it be so hard
And
for y'all to stop?
she shut the fuck up about it. So why even open that? Just leave it alone. Just don't say nothing. Just stop. Literally tell yourself, you know what? I'm done with this nonsense. I'm not doing this no more. And then you stop cheating, right? And don't say nothing. Just leave it alone.
So you
Just
can-
don't
That's
do it.
toxic because like
Bro,
what
that's-
if you
that's-
already pushed her to the point where she's like, okay, I'm not gonna say nothing, but it's already affected her mentally and like it's gonna
Let me
affect y'all
explain.
relationship.
Let me explain something to you. I don't know about
Why
other
not
guys.
talk
I'm
it
gonna
out?
talk about myself, right? If I'm in a relationship and I'm cheating, right?
Right.
Now, before I say it, I'm not perfect. I'm human, right? I've cheated in relationships before. I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna sit here in front like I haven't. But
Right.
if I'm in a relationship with somebody, right, and I'm really feeling them, right, and I get to that point where I'm like, okay, you know what? I ain't even gonna cheat no more. I'm gonna just stop. I don't have to tell her because the thing is, when you tell somebody that type shit, you can't unring a bell, bro. Like, do you know how hard? Imagine you had a girl, and your girl come tell you, okay, look, I'm stopping, but I sucked like 50 dicks though. But like, I'm stopping. I'm not gonna do it no more. But I didn't
There's
suck
no
50
going
dicks.
back.
There's no
There's
coming
no
back from
going
that shit.
back.
You can't get that shit out your
Yeah.
head, bro.
Because
It's in your head.
everything she does, like she goes out tonight,
You always
she
gonna
is sucking dick. Like
everything, bro.
that's what she's.
And
That's
you
what
don't
she's
want to
thinking.
put that image of somebody's
okay,
head, bro.
let me ask you.
Same
let me-
goes for her.
Well, let me ask you now.
Yeah,
Yinka,
the
right?
same thing. And then when I'm saying this, I mean the same way. It goes for both sides. If I'm with somebody and she really feel like I'm the one, and she been fucking up and cheating and shit, right? Because nobody perfect. She don't tell me, bitch.
I
Just
really
stop.
don't want to know. Yeah.
I don't want to know. Don't tell me. Just stop. Just fucking stop.
Okay.
And if something happens in the future and I do find out you was creeping and doing shit, I'm gonna sit back and analyze. Okay, when were you creeping? Okay, did you stop?
Right.
Like, I'm gonna look at the fact that this thing is shit ain't always black and white, bro. And we need to get away from that. I feel like a lot of guys, oh, she cheated, throw her away. Man, look, man, it ain't always like that.
Y'all cheat all day long.
You get what I'm saying?
First of all,
If-
Inka, black men don't cheat.
First of all, you're talking
Wait,
to me like I'm
nah.
talking from a personal experience.
But
I'm
it
saying
Hold on,
sounds
let
like
me ask
it,
you
though.
this. Let me ask you
Sounds
this.
like it.
In
Hold on, let me ask you
general.
this. Have you ever been cheated on before?
Yes.
You been cheated on?
Yes.
And you found out, or he told you?
I found out.
So you would have preferred if he told you?
Yes.
If he told you to stay?
Possibly, yeah, because you came up front and
Okay,
told
let me ask you. When you broke up with
a
him? When you
big
broke?
lie.
Hold
That's
on.
not a big lie.
When you broke up with him? When you found out he was cheating, you broke up with him. What made you break up with him?
I was childish back then, though.
Well, what was the reason? Forget the childish. But what was the reason? Was it because you
Because
couldn't
it
get that
hurt.
shit? It hurt because you couldn't get out your
it
head,
hurt.
right?
It hurt, yeah.
Okay, so if he came and fucking told you, look, I did this, and he tell you details, right? I cheated. Okay, let's even put it back. He fucked your friend. And he comes and tells you, look,
Roberto.
I low-key smashed your friend, bro. But like, you know, it was a mistake. That's behind me. I ain't that nigga no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm a born-again Christian now. You gonna forgive him
No,
and move
I
forward?
lost two people. That's what it is. I've lost two people.
So in that
I've lost a boyfriend and I've lost a friend. Because the dumb friend opened a leg for the boyfriend and the boyfriend entered the friend. What kind of rubbish is that? I've lost two people. That's
But
what it
the
means.
reason- the reason
I no
you
longer
broke
have
up-
two people in my life.
But the reason you broke up with the dude, right, is because you couldn't get that image out your head. You couldn't stop thinking
It's one
about it.
thing to
It's
go
the
fuck
trust.
a stranger,
The
but you
trust
went and
can
fucked
be
my
like
friend.
the trust is like.
Yeah, that's a
So
different
let me
situation.
ask you a question. What is the real benefit of him actually telling you?
Because it's trust.
So if he tells you, you're gonna trust him again?
So
I might
first
trust-
of all, at that point, you
You're
already
not.
trust him, right? Because most of the times, not all the time, but most of the times, you know he's not cheating, right? Most of the times, you think he's not cheating, like
Yeah, I
because
want
if you
to,
know,
I want
if you
to
know,
believe
Yeah.
that he's not cheating.
exactly. So if you know, you would leave, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is, that means there's still some sort of trust, right? So when he tells you that, what is
Not
the
finding
benefit?
out. He comes and tells you.
What
Does that
what's
reinforce the
benefit?
trust?
Because now I don't have to go and find it out on my own.
But
So
does that
basically-
make you? Does that
told
make you
me,
trust
then
him
we
more?
can talk about, yeah, I think that will make me trust him more. Then we can talk about it, and then I can decide if I want to stay or leave.
I
yeah, because
promise
then we can
you.
we can save time
I
from me
prom-
finding out and
Look, that shit sounds
causing
good, bro.
an argument and
That
fighting
shit-
each other.
It sounds good. It
Okay.
sounds really good and sounds
So-
really amazing. But that is not real life.
Okay, so I think not saying something
That's not.
is one perspective, right? I think the other perspective is this. I feel like someone saying something to you, like, is him being unselfish, because at that point it's like, if I did you wrong, right, then you should know about it and make the decision, if you
That's
want
what
to
I'm
be
trying
with
to
the
say.
person.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can see from that, but that's being idealistic, right? But in reality, nobody does that. Nobody really, like,
yeah, everybody finds out. You
trust
find
me,
out
some
stuff.
people that actually, okay, so sometimes people actually say something maybe because they're feeling guilty. That's one. Or
I
they
done
feel like,
told a half truth to like take off
Exactly.
some of the guilt, but it didn't work.
but, or the thing is, they know that somehow it's going to get back to you. So they want to be,
Yeah, just
you know.
cook 'em out,
But if
just-
I know for a fact that there's no connection, I would just ride with
Oh,
that
that's a
guilt
big
for like a
busy
year.
FBI agent
Okay,
like
cool.
me,
Let's
that I can
hold on.
find-
Let's actually hold that thought right now. We're gonna take a quick musical break. All right. So I got my boy Titanium. He got this song called Tornado.
I'm
You
in
know
that
this
video.
song.
I'm the girl in that video.
Clap for yourself. You need cookies.
You did pay you.
They paid me.
What did they pay you?
Exposure.
Shout out.
I need my check when you see this.
All right. So today we jamming to Tornado by my boy Titanium. Y'all stay blessed. And we back like we never left. It's your boy OTY, a.k.a. African Teddy Bear. You like how I said that?
No.
African Teddy Bear. I feel like that's how people say say it when I'm not around. Like
Oh,
they say
shit.
it like that.
I'll be like, oh,
African
the
Teddy
African
Bear.
teddy bear.
No, that sounds very raspy. All right, so before we left, we were talking about cheating, man. Not just cheating specifically, right? If you cheat, should you say something or should you shut the fuck up?
Speak up.
Yeah.
She said speak up. I
Speak
say
up.
hell nah. Keep that shit to yourself. Take that shit to the grave, bro. Take it to the grave. Nobody need to hear that. And look, I'm a very, should I say equal? I like everything to be equal. So whatever I'm saying, this apply to women too, right? If I'm with somebody, because the thing is, when you start talking to somebody, right?
Right.
the second you meet them isn't when everything starts. You know
True,
that, right?
true.
You meet them, you get to know each other, cool. But they got people they was fucking with before you came along.
Yeah.
And
So
those people still lingering around.
Yeah,
right?
She can't just abruptly just
Exactly.
stop.
So I know that, right? So I know we try. Even if we start fucking, like after a few days where we start fucking,
few days.
weeks, you know, I got
I'm
it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm an African titty. You feel? But yeah, so even if that happens, I know there's still niggas lingering from you know before you met me. It's gonna take some time and some concrete investment from my side, either emotionally or whatever, to let you know, like, yo, cut them niggas off. I'm gonna take that place now. You know what I'm saying? So because I know that, I'm not stupid, right? So if she doing shit before, don't tell me. I want to know about that. Already in my head, you're already doing it.
Yeah.
Don't put color.
Don't confirm it.
Don't put colors to images in my head. I don't need that. You get what I'm saying? Just keep it to yourself. Now that's for like, you know,
The beginning.
That's
The
the beginning.
beginning,
Now
yeah.
we engage in a relationship now. Now we official. We exclusive. I'm supposed to be the only one. Something happens, you fuck up. Right? Now, when you fuck up, is this like a damn? I had a lapse in judgment. I really don't. This nigga, I don't care about him. Because this is another thing people forget. Women can have sex just for sex sake.
Hell yeah.
People say, oh
It's
no, they
very
have to have
possible.
feelings. That's bullshit. They want dick too sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, if so happens to be the nigga she cheated on me with is she needed dick. Something happened. The nigga don't mean nothing to her.
True.
Right? I'm not saying it's not gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt my ego still as a man.
sure.
It's gonna hurt my ego. But I feel like I'm enlightened enough to decipher by like what's before me. Like things ain't always black and white. You know what I'm saying? So okay, she did that. Now okay, this nigga she cheated with. Does she care about him? Is it just a fuck? Okay, it's just a fuck. Okay, why did you do it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are things you got to ask. And I'm not going to forgive immediately, but I could see myself because I fuck up too sometimes. It's just that you ain't find out when I did mine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why we talk about yours right now. Because I didn't cheat. You just ain't know, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I like to be balanced in that sense, man. Like, I just feel like, don't tell me, bro. Don't. Like, if you decide that this nigga didn't mean shit, it was just a fuck, or whatever the fuck it was, it doesn't mean anything. You still care about, you still want to engage in this relationship, like, blah, blah. Don't tell me. If I find out, I'm going to be pissed, though.
Okay.
Right? And when I find out, then I'm going to start asking questions. Okay, so why did it happen? Okay, what? Okay, and this is another thing. If I find out, okay, she cheated on me last year with some nigga. It was last year. What's happened since then? You cut that nigga off and, like, you fully engaged with me? Like, you wasn't cheating, like, you was fully, like, I'm still going to consider, I'm not going to throw away all of that.
Yeah, for sure.
You get what I'm saying? That actually meant something. Like, okay, you fucked up, you had a lapse in judgment, but you stopped it, and you fully engaged with me, and you were focused on the relationship, right? And now I so happen to find that you fucked up back then. I'm going to be mad, I'm going to address it, but, like, I'm not going to use that to just throw away everything.
Okay, so
And I
back to
agree.
the question I
agree
asked,
with
right?
And this depends if I feel the same way, like, I feel like that for her. 'Cause
Yeah, true.
If she just, like, a whatever, and she talking about, all right, bitch, we done, that's it. Like,
Right.
But back to the question, right? With the example you gave, right, where
Yeah.
she cheated last year, right? So what would be the point telling him about it?
I mean, I should have told him last year.
Yes.
I should have already told
oh,
him.
you shouldn't have let a whole year pass.
Yeah, I should have already
But do you
been told
understand?
him.
Do you understand that if you had told me then, we might not have had this year that we just had? Because if you told me then, let's say, then this is another thing you have to realize. Okay, let's say in the beginning, right? You caught feelings. Let's say we're dating, right? When we start dating, you caught feelings. You start liking me more first. You caught real feelings first before I did, right? So when you had caught these feelings, you had a lapse in judgment and you cheated, right? It doesn't discard the feelings you had. You still had those feelings, right? You cheated. But because you know you had these feelings for man, this nigga you cheated with didn't mean shit, you chose not to tell me. But if you at that point, maybe I didn't have the feelings for you yet. I hadn't developed those feelings for you yet. So you tell me at that point, I'm gonna look at it, well, shit, I don't have feelings for her. Fuck it, discard and cut it off. Right? But that year that could have passed where I could have developed those feelings, now I'm at the point where I have feelings for you. Now we're on the same page. You got feelings for me, I got feelings for you, right? And then I come find out a year ago when I didn't necessarily have feelings, you fucked up and cheated. Right? But now I'm look like, I mean, now I have feelings though. Like, cause I can't just throw these feelings away. What the fuck you do with those feelings?
Right.
You don't they don't
drop it.
disappear, bro. They really there, bro.
Disappear.
They don't. You just push it to the back, and that shit turn to prostate cancer. That's how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I don't say nothing.
Yeah, because if she really didn't just say anything.
Yeah.
Because one thing about, I think, because we're human beings, we're flawed, right? I think one thing about like cheating is there's something that happens when you cheat. Like, I feel like you now realize, oh shit, like I like
That you're
this
a
nigga.
fucked up person.
Yeah.
No, like I really no, not that. Like, you know how like you just is that at that point you realize, damn, like
Yeah.
that's
You know,
I like this.
you know
nigga.
it's funny. You know it's funny because I used to feel like, you know, with cheating, bro, how that shit even works. You desensitize yourself to it.
You have to.
I feel like my first time ever cheating, I had this girlfriend back in the day. I cheated on her, and I real life felt bad, bro, because I had never cheated on nobody before in my life. I heard about it, you know, process, but I was like, I'm not even that nigga. I would never do that. And then I did it, and I was like, I real life felt sick. Like I felt sick in my stomach, and I wanted to tell her, but I didn't know how to tell her. So I told a diluted version of the lie. I just made up a whole new version. I just wanted her to get mad at me. I just wanted her to get mad at me so she could get mad at me, and I would just channel that into like maybe suppressing my guilt. It didn't necessarily work. I just pissed her off. But I really felt bad. I actually felt bad, bro. Like really felt bad, you know. And that's when I knew, okay, I'm really not all the way a fuckboy. You know what I'm saying? And even after that, I've actually been in relationships where I was like, you know, I made the conscious effort. You know what? I'm not gonna cheat.
To try not to cheat. Yeah.
I really try.
Yeah.
And the devil, hey.
They
Man,
always
that nigga
blame
didn't walk
it on
on
the devil.
the day you say, okay, I'm
Just
not doing
catch you
nothing,
like this.
that's when they want to slide in your DM. That's when this one will come and compliment you.
James,
This one will
They
tell you
will
that she's
text
always
you,
had
"I
a crush
miss
on
you."
you. What? Out of everywhere, bro. Everywhere.
What
they
you
come
doing,
out.
big head?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to walk the straight and narrow. You already know that's hard because I'm fat. So
If you don't stop, this is not personal experience. I'm
It is
speaking
personal.
But yeah,
general.
you it's too like it's too vivid.
it is personal.
But so I guess we haven't really described what this cheating is, to be honest, because I feel like you say you have never cheated, right?
I've never cheated in a relationship.
Okay,
No.
so in a relationship, you've never had like this guy
Because
that
cheating
you're
is
just
always fucking, though.
You're just entertaining just
No,
because.
Cheating is
I
always
don't
fucking,
cheat.
though.
I'm not saying
In a
like you're just
relationship.
entertaining. I'm not saying.
No.
Oh, okay.
So you've not like, okay, you're texting someone inappropriately.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just
No.
for the fun of it.
No, I text my boyfriend.
What? Past relationships, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
would- no, yeah.
you've never even like, okay, you're texting inappropriate text. Or even forget, the guy is texting you. You know this guy likes you, but you're entertaining him. You're not saying, oh yeah, you're not like really saying, oh
Yeah.
yeah, let's fuck. But you're entertaining the attention. That's it. That's
I feel
cheating.
like
which is
everybody's
normal.
been in that situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
everybody's been
entertaining.
in
That's
that
cheating.
So
situation.
did you
That's
tell?
not
Did you?
cheating. Shut
It's
up.
it's some sort
Because
of.
if you found out
it's
your
some
nigga was
sort of-
entertaining another bitch that liked her, you would be pissed and consider that
Okay,
cheating.
then I guess it's a form of cheating. Okay,
yeah,
it's
it
a form
is
of cheating.
emotionally in a
But
So did you tell
that
your
doesn't
boyfriend
count.
about
Did
it?
you go tell your boyfriend
We
about that?
probably see it now. We go through each other's phone.
But did you go? Did you go?
Probably see.
Like at that point, did you go tell him? Oh, so there's this guy that's been like
9 times out of 10.
wants to
yes.
fuck me, but I
would-
entertain
I
him.
would tell. No, not like that. No.
Oh, this is another question. Do you think this? I need to know your
That's
opinion on
for
this, right?
dead.
And I'm gonna ask you your opinion on this. If you're in a relationship, you're dating a guy, right? And another guy who you're not dating wants to take you out on a date, and you go out on that date, just dinner. You don't fuck him, no. You just go on a dinner.
You
Is that
fumble.
cheating?
You fumble because you know what you're doing. Yeah, you fumble.
Even if it's a guy you don't like,
At
like
your
they say,
big
"Oh, I
age.
just went out because I wanted
No,
to
yeah,
eat
you
his money."
fumble.
Is
you
that
fumble.
cheating?
Yeah, you fumble.
Did you think
'cause
that's
you know
cheating?
what you're doing.
That's like.
That's
You know
cheating or
what you're
not?
doing.
You know why actually it's cheating because you know what, and I hate.
Thank you.
If you actually defend yourself at
Uh-huh.
that point, like we might actually break up
You're mentally
because
sick.
I hate when people play dumb. Like I own up to your shit. Be like, damn, I just had like.
you know what you're doing,
Like
bro.
laughs, like I just wanted to just feel some kind of way about myself or something. I would really understand it because sometimes we need outside
Affection and
validation.
stuff,
But
yeah.
it's like but when you be like it was very innocent.
I'm
though.
gonna tell you my experience with this, right? And like last week we had our podcast was about, what was we talking about? We were talking about some shit, but pretty much Ophelia brought up we're talking about heartbreak. That's what we're talking about. But Ophelia brought up women don't lie, they omit, and guys fabricate. Meaning guys, when we lie, we just create a whole fucking story.
Story.
But women, they just take out key information from the story, right? Like you ask your girl, "Oh, what was you doing last night?" She says, "Oh, I was at home chilling watching TV." That's not a lie, but what she omitted is that she was at home chilling watching TV with another
Someone
nigga
else,
while
yeah.
his dick was in her mouth. You know what I'm saying? She left that part out. You know what I'm saying? That's omitted.
Bad. That sounds personal.
Yeah, so my experience with this, right? I was dating a girl, right? So she came over to my crib. This is at night. She came over at night, chilling. We hooked up, everything, whoop-de-whoop. Then I asked her just innocently, oh, so where were you coming from? Not even also I'm prying, trying
Right.
to.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
a regular
Where were you coming
conversation.
from? She said, "Oh, she came from a restaurant." I'm like, "Oh, okay, what restaurant?" I'm thinking birthday dinner because I'm giving her benefit of the doubt. I'm
Yeah,
thinking,
like,
oh,
you know-
one of her friends that had a birthday dinner, they went out to eat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool. Restaurant? What restaurant?" They're like, "Oh, cool. Whose birthday was it?"
Yeah.
"Oh, it wasn't a birthday." "Oh, what was it for?" "Oh, this guy wanted to take me out to eat, so we went out to eat." And it's,
I just.
The thing of
so if I didn't ask all these questions,
Ting,
you would know.
ting.
you weren't finna tell me. So now I'm like, okay. And she trying to make it look like it wasn't a date. That's what really pissed me off. Okay, so
Right.
I'm like, oh, so you went on a date? She said, no, it wasn't a date. He took me out. Okay, let's analyze this. Did you pay?
No.
Oh, well, he paid. All right. Did he pick you up? Yeah, but that's because I didn't have gas in my car. Oh,
All of
so
a
you
sudden.
guys-
That's a date, I beg.
Okay.
Has the guy tried to talk to you before?
Okay.
He be texting her.
Yeah, he be texting like, but I'm not even interested. And then
Yeah.
this is what they do. They try to use your ego and make you like look over.
Yeah,
shit.
like-
Then she said this, but it doesn't matter because I came home to you afterwards.
Yeah.
Like, he spent all his money on me, and I still
Yeah.
came home to you. I'm like, look, fuck that.
I've heard that
That
one
has
before,
nothing
Sha.
to do with nothing.
that. You went on a date and you was not gonna tell me about it. That's the key point. You wasn't gonna tell me because I asked. If I did not ask you these questions,
But are you
were you gonna
guys
tell me?
together or
No,
not?
at that point we were together. Right now we're not. At that point we were
Okay,
together. This was my
okay.
girlfriend.
Yeah, she
and
fucked
I was
up.
her
She
boyfriend.
fumbled, yeah.
Right. So my thing is, if I didn't ask these necessary questions, you was not gonna tell me that shit. You was gonna take that shit to the grave because you felt like it wasn't necessary
Sorry.
information for me to know, right?
know.
Why was that? Why is that?
Because it's cheating.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna alter how I look at you, right?
Yeah.
That's why we don't fucking say nothing when we cheat.
I'm still the advocate.
You don't
for
say nothing.
speak
If you
up.
fuck up, just keep it to yourself.
Speak up, Sha.
I'm just saying.
I feel like if you get caught,
Y'all don't agree with me?
just speak up. I agree with
If
you.
you get caught,
Yeah, just speak
If you
up.
get only
I mean,
if
if
you
you're
get
caught, you
caught.
can't keep
There
lying.
are people that would lie to their fucking grave. They would die with that
I
shit.
take my L. If I no, not just caught. You got catch me.
No, I'm talking about like.
If you think you caught me and I feel like I could lie my way out, I'm gonna lie my way out.
But
if you
James,
catch me and I can't
James,
lie
can I
my
say-
way,
can I
I'm
say
gonna own up
something?
to it.
Do you know there are girls that they know everything, but they just give you a hint of, like, they just
Hint
give you
of
like
stuff,
just
yeah.
small, like, oh, did you do this? And then you just start, you know.
You even open up yourself.
Yeah, it's like you start lying, you start saying what they never say.
Yeah, you open
6
up
9
and
them.
tell stories. Like 6 9
Oh God!
Wow.
Sorry.
All right, well, we gotta wrap this up now, but in conclusion, all right, I don't care about y'all opinion because this is my podcast, so my opinion matters the most.
Yeah, man.
All right. So what we taking from this? All right. Shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing.
Stay quiet.
up.
Stay quiet. No, shut up. Don't listen to her. She don't know
Speak
shit.
up. Don't
Up to
listen
they
to
catch
them.
you.
Don't listen to her. She been cheated on. Don't even listen to her. Take her mic away. All right? Look, don't say nothing. Just keep it to yourself. Don't say nothing. Take it to the grave and just stop cheating.
Toxic.
Just stop cheating.
Toxic.
And then this is what you gotta do. Not just stop cheating. Now you gotta go above and beyond. Now you gotta be extra sweet.
Yeah.
You gotta do extra shit.
have
Like
to make
so
up.
whenever she does find out, because they're gonna find out. When she
Rubbish.
does find out,
They
she can
won't.
look.
They
She can
won't.
look. She can
There's
look
no hope for
at like
women.
the like the quality of relationship that you gave her, and like she can evaluate. Should I keep him? Should I not? You know, and hopefully she.
But
keeps
you can't keep saying there's no hope for women. Like,
No,
this
there's
is
no
not-
problem, man. You guys will
This is
never
not
change.
like a.
Think your
Careful.
mic got disconnected. There you go.
Sorry. This is not like a.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We gotta wrap it up anyways.
All right.
So your opinion doesn't matter anymore. All right. So, like I said, all right. That's the outcome for today. Don't say nothing. Just shut the fuck up. All right. So I'm your boy OTY, aka African Teddy Bear, and your name. Just drop your Instagram handle.
Jinka at YNGSUZ.
All right.
I'm a village boy. It's just Chizam. I don't have any Instagram.
Wait,
Just
is
to
it Chuza?
Cheese around.
Like cheese.
It means God answered me.
Chizam.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't
Yeah,
know.
that's what women name their children after they've been barren for some years. All right, so we're gonna break and y'all stay blessed. Have a nice weekend, y'all.